Bizarre stories from the subscribers. Hey, Leo Augusto Kawan here. I always watch your channel. Now let me tell you a bizarre story that happened to me. My father passed away some time ago, and of course I was very sad about it. I cried a lot, but life has to go on. Some time ago, not that long ago, I was getting ready to pray. When I got into the kneeling position with my hands together, I saw something strange. I started seeing shadows, man. No kidding. And I heard screams. It was like something was leaving or didn't like my prayer. Today, I'm an evangelical and I go to church regularly. But something strange happened besides that episode. Leo Augusto. Man, after that I was playing, as usual. And my mom was in her room. I was in my room just chilling, Then out of nowhere, her bedroom door slammed shut by itself, really hard. I got scared, got up quickly and ran to her bedroom door. But it was locked because it had slammed really hard, right? And then out of nowhere, my bedroom door also closed by itself. As if something wanted to trap me there in the living room. The living room was between my room and my mom's room, right? And I just stood there not knowing what to do, with the lights off. But my mom opened the door afterwards, and I was really scared, so I went in to stay with her, right? Luckily, she saved me. I was terrified at that moment, not knowing if it was the wind that pushed the door or if there was something else happening there that I didn't know what it was. I hope it wasn't something supernatural. The next morning, I was there in the living room, right? I had breakfast and was playing games and watching videos as usual. And when I was going to my room, I saw the door closed again. I hadn't closed it, man. Besides that, I heard a strange noise. My cat went over there and kept staring, man, like there was something strange happening there too. She kept looking at my room, searching for something she hadn't lost. It was a behavior I had never seen in her before. I don't know what happened, man, but I think our father's absence opened up space for strange things to happen there. Hello, Leo Augusto. I'm Ana Victoria, and this story was told by my father. My sisters and I were bored, just like my father, until we started telling stories to lighten the mood. But we were telling scary stories, right? Until my father decided to share something that happened with our late grandfather. He always said he wasn't afraid of anything. But that day, he doubted his own words. My father started by saying that our grandfather wasn't afraid of absolutely anything, not even ghosts. At the time, he lived in a settlement by the river. So far, so good. There was a farmer who lived near the settlement and said there were lots of animals to hunt in the woods since it was hunting season. Our grandfather then decided to hunt and fish for the family. The farmer warned him about the large number of nambus, birds that, when they suddenly fly off, can scare anyone. But our grandfather ignored the warning and went hunting at night. He went alone, carrying a shotgun. There was already a small hut in the woods prepared for hunting, so he stayed there, hidden, waiting for an animal to pass by. After about 2 hours, an animal showed up that looked like a wild boar. My grandfather decided to shoot, but when he checked, there was nothing there. Confused, he went back to the little cabin. Half an hour later, he heard a voice whispering right next to his ear. So you're not afraid of Nambu's flight? At that moment, he froze and without thinking twice, shot behind him. But when he turned around, he saw nothing. Who was it that was there whispering in his ear? He tried to convince himself it was just his imagination. But without hesitation, he left the little cabin and went straight home. When he arrived, he told everything to my grandmother, while my father and my uncle listened to the story in hiding. After that day, he never said again that he wasn't afraid of anything. What could that have been? Could it have been some forest spirit that was watching him? Getting into his mind and seeing his thoughts, his doubts? I don't know, Leo Augusto. I just know that in the woods there are things we can't explain. Bro, I dropped episode 2 of Cartoon Cat vs. Siren Head. This beef is still going on, my friends. And we have many other titles over at Leo's store, over on WhatsApp. Add this number, bro, and I'll send you the available list of all Leo Augusto's comics, alright? Merry Christmas to you all and a Happy New Year. We're in this together. And if you want to send a story to appear in this segment here, just send it to this email inscritosleo@gmail.com, alright?